Hi, my name is Bill, and today I'm going to be showing you how to replace your rear burner tubing assembly. The reason why I would have to do this is because the tubing assembly is damaged, causing it to leak gas. For this repair, we'll be using a 1/2-inch wrench, a putty knife, a Phillips head screwdriver, a pair of needle nose pliers, a ratchet with a 5/8-inch socket, and 2 pairs of channel locks. Warning: before doing any repairs, please disconnect your power source. So this is the stove we're going to be using for this repair. It's a Whirlpool. Keep in mind, yours at home might be a little bit different than what we've got here, but the same techniques should still apply. The first thing you want to do is make sure you turn your gas off. So to take our gas line off, I'm going to use 1 pair of channel locks, and I want to hold on to this part right here. And I'm going to use our other pair of channel locks in order to grab the line, and I'm going to twist both of them in opposite directions. That way we're not spinning endlessly while we're trying to loosen it. Now I've got that loose, I can undo it by hand the rest of the way. So the next thing we're going to do is remove the grates from the top of the stove, as well as the burners and the burner caps. And now I have to remove all the burner screws from the stovetop. Now that I've got all the screws off, I'm going to be using a putty knife, sticking it in the side right here. There's going to be a little clip. Push it in on it, and lift up on the stovetop. We're going to find that clip, push in, and lift up. Lift up the back so it goes over the tabs, and then you can remove it just like that. So this is our rear gas tube assembly here. It's going to be the same on the right side and the left side, so the part number is the same. The first thing that we're going to do to replace this one over here, we're going to be using our 5/8-inch socket, and we're going to loosen the nut jam. And once that's loose, I can get it off the rest of the way by hand. Now I can remove this bracket. Now I'll be using a 1/2-inch wrench to loosen this nut that's attached to the burner knob up here. There we go. And now I can remove the old assembly. Now grab your new OEM replacement gas tube assembly. If you don't have one already, you can find one on our online store. So now what we're going to do is we're going to snake this underneath the support here. I want to screw this nut in by hand as much as possible. And once I've got that tightened by hand, I'll grab my wrench again and finish tightening it the rest of the way. Make sure you don't over tighten it. You don't want to break the tube inside of there, and you also don't want to bend the tube out here. Now we'll put the bracket on. Make sure you line up that flat part on top with the flat part on there so it fits nice and smoothly. Then grab your nut jam, screw it down as much as possible. And then use your 5/8-inch socket to finish the job. Make sure you hold on to the bracket so you don't twist or bend the pipe. Once that's nice and tight, you can finish putting it back together. So now we're going to set the range top back down, and I'm going to make sure that I get this lip on the back on top of these tabs right here. And once I do that, just make sure it's nice and flush against the back and push it down so it clips in. So now what I'm going to do because these aren't completely lined up. And I'm going to use a pair of needle nose pliers, and I'm going to just grab a small piece wherever I can, line up the holes, and screw it back in. Now that that's all screwed down, I can put our burners and burner caps back into place. So now we're going to reconnect our stove to the gas line. There we go. Tighten it the rest of the way with our channel locks. There we go. In case your adapter is spinning inside, you might want to get another pair of channel locks just to hold that in place. And then you can tighten it the rest of the way. There we go. And now we can turn our gas back on. And your repair is complete. Finally, don't forget to plug in your appliance. If you need to replace any parts for your appliances, you can find an OEM replacement part on our website, PCApplianceRepair.com. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to like, comment, and share our video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us make more videos just like these for you to watch for free.